Alright, I don't know if you guys heard me earlier, so I'm going to repeat it. We are driving to a museum. It's actually a house. These 4 women and their husbands and their mom were all living there. And that was, I don't know exactly what year it was, but they were fighting for women's rights. And the president at the time, his name was, Jesus God, I had to stop because this guy just pulled in the middle of the road, of course. The president at the time, his name was Trujillo, and he actually assassinated, he sent people to assassinate these women because he was against women voting and everything else, and even having a job. So he arrested their husbands. That was a setup. I mean, even though the husbands also were fighting for freedom for women's rights, he arrested all 3 husbands. So the 3 women went to prison to go pick them up because they released them. So on their way to go pick them up, actually I think they did pick them up, I'm sorry. They picked up the husbands. On the way back home, they all got assassinated. They all got shot in their car. One of the women, there was 4 of them, but the one stayed home. She wasn't shot. She was, I think, the youngest one, and she passed away in 2014. But she dedicated her life to her sisters, and they made their house into a museum. The mother was still alive, but obviously she passed away after so many years. But the I guess this good news is that their legacy goes on because a lot of people did actually join after they were assassinated, and they finally passed a law that women was able to vote and get a job and everything else. But they also dethroned the president because he people just had enough of him, you know. So but this whole adventure is kind of like, you know, it touches me very deeply because, you know, I give a lot of respect to women. They go through a lot, you know. So in a lot of these countries, just not even just Dominican Republic, but a lot of the countries, they don't respect women. They really don't. And then there's women. There is a country that has a lot of respect for women, and then the women take advantage of the respect. So it's like, it's crazy. It's crazy nonsense. You know, I think everybody should be equal, but I think we're still far away from that because when you say the word equal, you're actually giving more power to the women, and then a lot of them take advantage. But it's the same thing with men. You know, you give, if you go to a lot of these countries, they say that it's equal, but it's not now because it's still not, because I mean, all these men run everything here, and, you know, women still kind of get like disrespected, you know. But it's a sad story, but it's also a beautiful story and an inspiring story. So we're driving there now and see what else I can learn. All right, see you guys soon. Okay, everybody, we are here. We parked right here. You come in through here and park. Very beautiful.
En el año 1985, y el ideólogo de este monumento fue Freddy Verascoico, y detrás del monumento está lo que es el chasis del jeep donde ellas viajaban en el que fueron vilmente asesinadas, ya que ellas fueron asesinadas un 25 de noviembre del año 1960, cuando regresaban de visitar a sus esposos que estaban presos en San Felipe, Puerto Plata. Ahora bien, ellos fueron interceptados en el puente Marapicá, específicamente en la cumbre entre medio de Puerto Plata y Santiago. Ya cuando fueron interceptados, fueron llevados hacia un cañaveral y allá fueron brutalmente apaleados hasta quitarle la vida. Cuando están muertos, los introducen nuevamente en el jeep donde ellos viajaban y lo tiran por un barranco para simular lo que fue un accidente de tránsito. Pero cabe destacar que ellas fueron asesinadas ya por su lucha política y también por la formación del movimiento revolucionario del 14 de junio. Ya un dato importante es que la ONU bajo un decreto en el año 1999 ya se declara el 25 de noviembre Día Internacional de la No Violencia contra la Mujer en honor a Patria, Minerva y María Teresa.
Okay.
Ya mucho más adelante les mostraré lo que se encontró en la escena del crimen, ese fatídico día de huesos.
Okay.
¿Todo bien hasta ahora? ¿Alguna pregunta?
No. So he was explaining that this house right here, that's what they grew up in. All right, it's not far from here. This house here is their second house, where they actually lived and stayed for the last until the guy assassinated. So they were only here for like 6 months. That's all. And then after that they got assassinated. So this house over here is they made like some kind of statue on the name of them. I don't know if you guys can see it, but that's the house behind them. So they made a statue for them. So, and that's them right there. All right, vamos. Over here, if you guys want to get something to eat, that's the cafe, and then over there is bathrooms over there. All right.
Entonces ya las mariposas era un seudónimo o un nombre clave el cual ellas utilizaban para mantenerse encubiertas y evitar decir sus nombres. También tenía como otro significado alterno que era libertad y transformación, que era lo que ellos usaban para el país.
Okay.
Esa es María Teresa, la más pequeña de las hermanas, y la bicicleta hace una representación de la que ella tenía en aquel entonces.
Okay. So that's one of the daughters, and that's her bicycle. That's her bicycle. That's a presentation of her and her bicycle when she used to ride around in Dominican Republic or whatever. And then here, he was explaining to me that that's what they use. That's like their symbol, butterfly, for all the women, and it's also international here in Dominican Republic. Okay. Otra hermana, right?
Sí, correcto.
Okay. Here's another sister. Now they have pictures of them over here, or statues of them, because they used to be out here in the garden and doing all kinds of different things. So you're gonna find them all over the place around the house. Okay. All right. So listen. So this is like a tombstone thing here. They did this for them in her name, and she said, I'm gonna see if I can say it properly. Rosy, ¿cómo se dice otra vez? It's a little dark. I'm sorry if you guys can't see it, but here's the letterings. All right, here's the lettering. ¿Cómo se dice ahí?
Si me matas, sacaré mis brazos de la tumba y seré más fuerte.
All right, so that means what she said was, if they kill her, she will come out with her hands out of the tombstone, and she'll be a lot stronger. That's deep.
No tenía límite para seguir luchando.
So that means, so my wife was saying that she don't have no limit for her to keep fighting, to keep forward, to help out the women. Wow.
Ese es el tipo de letra de Minerva y este es su tipo, por cierto.
See. Wow. Beautiful. And here's the butterflies I was telling you about. See. Her name is Minerva. Okay. One of the sisters. That's the word that she said. The phrase that's known around the whole world. Wow. Mm-hmm. This is the house they used to live in. Just to let you guys know again. Okay.
El tanque de agua que puedes ver acá es de la época, actualmente funciona, y la hiedra se le puede reinstalar para mantener el agua fresca y adornar el jardín.
Okay. This is beautiful. Look at this. Wow. Very beautiful. Okay, so you're doing a great job, by the way. Great job. So this is what they used to cook. This is the kitchen where they used to cook, right? And they fix this up a little bit to just keep it moving, keep it going. That way, you know, it doesn't lose its touch. I guess eventually, like remodeling it. All these tools here, they actually used all these tools here. And here is where they put the milk here and the water here. And then that bell over there, they used to ring the bell so that way all the guys that worked here, all the people that worked here, the laborers, they can come and eat. And then they will sit over here. They would sit over here to eat. This area here. They would all sit here. Okay. All right, so we're actually going inside the house, and I can't record inside the house, but I'll record when I'm done, and I'll give you guys more advice or whatever's going on inside the house after I'm done. So this entrance is the main entrance. As you guys can see, this is beautiful. The main entrance to the house. All right. See this street? Wow, this is beautiful. Look at this. But this is the main entrance to the house. All right. Want to go inside, I guess. Yeah. Corto. Okay. So here's one more of the sisters over here. That's the oldest one. Okay. Wow. Like I said, all three sisters like to be out here in the garden doing some work and, you know, taking care of the house and stuff like that. I'll give you guys more information about inside the house. Really nice. So this man here, his name is Manolo. Okay. He actually, as you can see, all the people, they were really actually, you know, following his lead. But he was helping out his wife. And he's one of the big activators, so just letting you guys know. All right.
El Parque Independencia en el año 1962 era un meeting.
Wow.
Qué grande era.
So you see this? See the year? 1962. He was fighting, trying to do the best he can to help his family and his wife activate.
El 90% de los jardines de la época y algunos árboles han sido restaurados ya para embellecer y adornar el entorno.
Okay. There's the sisters again. You can see the butterfly. That's what they're known for. Okay. Very beautiful.
Ah, miren, este es el árbol más viejo. Se llama samán.
Yes.
Ajá, el grandote.
Okay.
Samán.
So that tree up there, as you can see, that's the oldest tree they have here, and they have a name for him. His name is Saman.
Samán.
They have a name for that tree. All right.
Entonces acá, esa es una caoba. Por acá.
Okay.
Sí, como por acá. Sí, yo también le puedo tomar foto de la casa por afuera, no con zapatos.
Okay.
Entonces, esto acá fue construido en el año 2007, lo van a construir desde la segunda hermana para adornar el jardín y preservar la flor preferida de Patria y Minerva, que es la flor de loto.
Okay.
Sube acorde al día, atardecer va bajando. Mayormente se da agua sucia estancada, es una flor de origen japonés. Vamos por acá para que vean.
All right. So this.
Están debajo actualmente.
Okay. So there's a flower. They built this because there's a special flower that one of the sisters loved. So this plant here, during the day, I guess, or during the night, I think he was explaining that it comes out. It's a special flower. I gotta look into it more, but that's why they built this, because he has a special flower that lives in water and it comes out at night, I guess. Yeah.
Ah, mira, es un güero.
¿Eso se come?
No, de
No.
hecho muchas manualidades hacen de ahí.
¿Para qué es?
Hacen manualidades.
Okay, mixes. Okay.
Vasitos, maracas, caretas.
All right, so this doesn't, you don't eat this fruit, right? They just mix it with some stuff to like for cream and stuff like that. Okay. Showing you how big this place is. This is huge.
Entonces, acá, esa parte fue construida en el 2000 para adornar el jardín y el camino hacia el mausoleo, que es donde están los restos de las hermanas Mirabal. Y bueno, para allá iremos a continuación.
Okay, so they made this walkway, all right? The walkway, this beautiful, and that way you could also see the garden. So it's a pretty long walkway, and that way you could, if it goes to, I guess, to a tombstone, and you'll see the sisters. If you follow the walkway, it'll take you to the sisters. And y el hombre, ¿cómo que se llama?
Manolo Tavares Justo, el esposo de Minerva.
And the other Manolo, that also they had, I guess ese era
El esposo de Minerva.
okay, that's the husband. So he's the one that was very powerful, helping out Michigan. So him and the three sisters are buried here, and this is the path to them.
También aquí dominicanamente le dicen orquídea pata de vaca, porque acá vamos a parecer como una.
Oh yeah, okay.
De la parte de de la.
Yeah, okay. Special.
También le dicen orquídea de pobre.
También.
Sí, porque se reproduce muy rápido.
Ah, yeah.
¿Orquídea de qué?
De pobre. All right, so these are the tombstones. All right, so I apologize for not giving you a better details. I'm trying the best I can, but you know it's this is deep. But this is Minerva, okay. This is Patria, and this one is Maria Teresa, okay. And here is Manolo. Okay, now you're wondering, why is the man here? I'm explaining to you why. Before he died, he said if he died, he wants to be buried next to his wife or near his wife. And the country decided to, because all these people were dead, okay? And what they did was they all went to the cemetery, dug them all out, and put them all here. All right, so that was what the people wanted for them here. So they rest in peace here in front of their house. But that's the story. Hopefully I did a decent job. I tried, but it's tough, I'm telling you, and especially when you go inside their house. I'm gonna walk around now and show you a little bit. They have come on guys. Here's pictures of them. All right, the three sisters. Okay, and here's the husband, Manolo. Okay, he was big time in this thing. He was huge. He was helping out a lot, and he was a big voice for them. A man's voice, you know, was heard for the women. But yeah, this is it. Very, very beautiful. Okay, everybody. So I'm still learning. I'm trying to do the best I can with the YouTube. I like to try to show you guys as many things as I can and learn and experience these moments for my family, my kids, and for you guys. Hopefully, in practice, I'll get better. But this is a very touching story, and it'll stick with me forever. This is something that I never knew about. And since I'm here, I heard about it, and I wanted to come and share this story with you guys. All right, so remember, it was 4 sisters. One sister survived because she wasn't in the car, and 3 sisters went to go pick up their husbands. It was a setup. The president of Dominican Republic at the time, his name was Trujillo. He actually arrested the husbands. And then when they released them, the women went to go pick them up. And once they went to go pick them up, on the way back home here, they all got assassinated. The youngest, the one that survived, okay, the one that survived, she took care of everybody, all her sister's kids. She passed away in 2014, but through her rest of her life, what she did was she, through government and other different countries, they sent money. Everybody sent money to build this like a museum, so everybody could remember what her sisters went through to fight and to get recognized, to recognize all women are equal and we should have power to vote and have a job and so on. So this is what she dedicated her life to.